Ladies and gentlemen, before I even get into this story, I want to read a little something to you about East Palestine, Ohio. East Palestine is a small village located in Ohio. According to some sources, it has been suggested that the town was a sundown town, meaning that African Americans were not allowed in town after dark. And we know there are many sundown towns across the US, particularly in the early mid 20th century. Many towns and cities in the country had unwritten rules or even formal ordinances banning African Americans from being in town after dark. And guess what? Palestine, where this chemical disaster happened, was one of those towns. Let me know if you feel the same way about these folks in the comment section now that you have that little piece of historical history about East Palestine. So, the governor and the mayor over the last few days have spoken out about the things that have happened. Well, now it's getting into a lot of the environmental things going on. So they have advised people, even if you have a well, to use bottled water for drinking. So the mayor of East Palestine, Ohio, has urged residents with wells to drink bottled water following the freight train derailment earlier this month. A Norfolk Southern Railway freight carrying vinyl chloride and other toxic substances derailed near East Palestine on the 3rd of February, leaving chemicals spilled and burn off and prompted evacuations, fear of contamination. State officials said that the air is safe to breathe, and tests confirmed that the water is safe to drink. I don't trust any of these government agencies and their findings, but hey, maybe it's different for these people in East Palestine, you know? Michael Reagan, an administrator of the EPA, sought to reassure residents during a meeting on Thursday, stating that I am asking they trust the government. Well, actually, they can trust the government. It's us that can't trust the government. Officials said testing for everything that was on the train. So, an interview on Saturday, East Palestine Mayor Trent Conaway said that he believes the town water is safe to drink, but cautioned residents with wells should drink bottled water. Okay, well, I know what they mean. Some people are not getting their water from the municipality, they are actually getting the water from their well. There are three types of water, Conway said on Newsmax. There's the municipal water system, there are wells of individual homeowners, and then there are waterways and creeks in the area. Municipal water system, I'm 100%, have no problem. My wife and two children have been drinking the water, bathing with the water. And if I had babies, I'd make baby formula with the water. The same people that were testing it before, as far as our local authorities, are the same people who are testing it now and say it's safe. He continued, if we had a well, I'd be drinking bottled water, of course, especially if you're by the creek areas. I definitely would be drinking bottled water until your test results came back. Conaway said, there have not been any negative results for wells coming back, but he added it's going to be a while until we get the test results back. He noted that the long term impact of the derailment may not be known for years. This is a long term thing, he said. We're not going to know the true effects of this for years down the road. Conaway comments come after Biden administration on Friday defended its response as local leaders and members of Congress demanded that more be done. Newsweek contacted Conaway for further comment. The White House said in a statement on Friday that it has mobilized a robust multi agency effort to support the people of East Palestine, Ohio, and the EPA team, as well as officials from the National Transportation Safety Board and other agencies at the rural site within hours of the derailment. So they said they are offering support on the federal agency, and FEMA has been closely coordinating with the state agency operations center and other federal partners, it said. Joe Biden has offered federal assistance to Ohio Governor Mike DeWine and Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. Yeah, because people over in Pennsylvania, because, Ohio and Pennsylvania neighbor each other. And some of the people over in Pennsylvania were showing the same exact signs of illness from this thing as people in Ohio. So, and as far as I know, the air made it all the way up to Canada. So, yeah, there would be other states impacted. So, the team will support the federal, state, and local officials already on the ground to evaluate those who were exposed or potentially exposed to chemicals, the White House said. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, who has faced criticism from lawmakers and Conaway for not visiting the site, tweeted Friday that his department will hold uh, Norfolk Southern accountable for any safety violations. So that's all he pretty much said. I mean, he ain't really talking about nothing. So they're just saying that the CEO from Norfolk Southern is working closely with Ohio environmental and health agencies on a long term plan for the community. So, you know, they may get more perks because they are a sundown town, y'all. So I'm just letting you know. But please tell me how you feel about this story, and tell me how you feel now that you know this is one of those places that was a sundown town. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.